1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yo, yo, yo. So we're doing this with the air conditioning in the back of the room because it is one of the hottest days in New York City. And despite the high technology and first class accoutrements of the
Gloom
New
Tomb
York
East.
the Gloom Tomb East, we do need air conditioning blowing because it is do the right thing hot out here.
Word.
So if you hear that air conditioning hissing in the background, have no fear. The I Am Rapaport podcast is here. It's the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast live.
You down with Rapaport? Yes, I am. 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 You better tune in, IamRapaport.com. Cause every single podcast, you know he drops bombs. I seen him on set, a seasoned vet with true talent. Catch him on his way to CrossFit, rocking the New Balance. He asked me to do the track cause he know I rhyme elite. But I'm just waiting for the Robert De Niro line of the week. Breakfast of Champions, hosted bagel, cream cheese, and lox. This is I Am Rapaport, the show never stops. You might catch him out in public, stretching his knees. But if you don't listen to the show, yo,
Wig up, please.
Wig up, please. This is the
I Am Rapaport podcast.
This is Michael Rapaport. I'm in here with my man. Say your name.
Oh, G Monetti.
The fuck, man.
I thought you was gonna intro.
Nah,
me.
I didn't fucking introduce. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
G Monetti in the place.
G Moody, Gerald Moody, and Michael Rapaport, the world famous I Am Rapaport podcast. And let me just start by saying this: August was the biggest month for the motherfucking I Am Rapaport podcast. We had more downloads in August than we've had in every month. Every month we go up and up and up.
Deservedly so.
Yo, you know why? Because the I Am Rapaport podcast is certifiably correct and certifiably right in the fact that we do not fact check.
Word.
We do not fact check. We
We get things right.
are the moral compass. We've been called the moral compass for some people's living, breathing, decision-making part of their day.
Word up.
The moral compass, and it's an exciting time. We're in New York City. The Williams sisters are dominating the U.S. Open. Mm-hmm. Their story is dominating the U.S. Open. Gerald likes to call Serena Williams the Mike Tyson of tennis. Do you want to explain that?
Because she's an imposing figure.
Right,
She hits like a man.
right, hard.
And when she comes in, you know you're getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, so G. Moody is likened Serena Williams to the Mike Tyson of tennis, unlike Ronda Rousey being the Mike Tyson of women's MMA.
Serena should do something for her fans.
Like
that
what?
really play naked.
Huh?
Like for one set.
Yo,
Black Friday.
her body is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna talk about Serena Williams' body. Yo, her body, and we're gonna do it in a really loving way. Her body is banging tight. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like her whole physical presence is beautiful to watch.
Yes.
And some people might be like, "What the fuck?" Because you don't know what the fuck you're missing.
Yeah. Look at that.
That is beauty.
It's good shape.
Serena and Venus. Venus is a whole other story. Venus is 6'1", long,
Yeah.
strong, sexy. Like they're both beautiful women. I love the Williams sisters. I always have loved the Williams sisters. At first I was in love with Venus, then I fell in love with Serena, and then I go back and forth, and sometimes I'm back in love with Venus.
Yeah.
I love them both.
I like that they come out on some dominating shit and as they are.
So they're dominating the U.S. Open. We're doing coverage of it, in-depth coverage of Venus and Serena Williams in the quarterfinals of the 2015 U.S. Open.
Yep.
And what I want to say first about Venus is her hair. Her shit looks good,
I like how she came out there regular.
natural,
I like that. Looking like Kizzy.
or Nina Simone shit.
Yeah. I like it.
Beautiful.
Just wear your shit like that. Just grease it up. And hook it up. You're not white.
Hook your shit up nice. Looking fantastic, coming out playing strong.
Right.
And then I want to know, I'm not a sneaker guy, but Serena Williams is wearing like,
Air Force Ones and shit. She don't fuck with tennis shit.
yeah, she's wearing like Vernon Maxwell's or some shit like that.
She don't care about
Anthony Mason shit. I like that. She's looking fantastic too.
that. Yep.
I love the Williams sisters. And then we saw Richard Williams in the crowd.
With a brown paper bag of some oxtails.
Yeah, he came to the U.S. Open with a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
With some oxtails and some hot sauce in his hand.
Yeah, greasing. He greasing in the back.
We like that.
Yep.
So this is the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we're talking about this match. I'm super excited about it. Like the turnout was the turnout, but the match itself, watching it and enjoying it in New York, it's only in New York something like this could happen, and only in America would it come to this. Greatness played between two sisters.
That's right.
Who were taught tennis by their father, who never fucking played tennis.
Didn't know shit about tennis.
I mean, only in America.
Richard Williams needs to get a lot of props.
I don't know why he doesn't coach any other players.
He would be the best coach. He is the best coach. And we say that because he doesn't know tennis.
He doesn't even know how to play tennis.
He fucking taught the best women's tennis players in the world without knowing about tennis.
Off a fucking learner's manual.
He went into the fucking library in Watts. Imagine this. You got two little girls. You're in a fucking war zone, right? Compton. And you are teaching them tennis, although you don't know anything about tennis. And those two little girls grow up to be the 1 and 2 best player in the history of tennis.
Richard Williams,
tennis.
yo.
He's the best coach.
He's the man.
He should be demanded, but he seems like a nut job.
Yeah, he comes off buck wild.
Yeah, that's that old down home shit that no one understands.
Well, it turns out that Serena made easy work of her sister in 3 sets. Venus. I was rooting for Venus to do the upset. Sad that Serena, I'm not sad that Serena won because I love them both, but I thought Venus would pull through. Now I'm going with Serena to win the whole tournament and win the Grand Slam.
Yes.
She looks good. She looks strong. She was wearing like the Hoya Paranoia, old school Nikes.
Yeah.
The black on pink shits.
Hell yeah. Like them old shits.
And I wish I could have been at the match, except for it looks like it was crazy hot out there.
Yeah. Short work. She gonna go get this. And they not young. They 34, 35. You don't see motherfuckers in tennis whipping ass at 34 and 35. Like you over and you're a fucking late 20s.
Yeah. Yo, you know who the fans forced and are pushing us to do right now?
Yeah.
Is John McEnroe. I want to tell you, I'm a big John McEnroe fan.
Yeah.
We fucks with you, John McEnroe. Hard body karate.
Fuck yeah.
Always nice to me, nice to my pops when he played tennis at the tennis spot. But we need to do something about your wig piece. You got to fix it up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what. I haven't figured it out. I'm usually able to decipher people's wig pieces. Like when we needed to decipher Bill Russell's wig piece, it was easy. It was clear cut. When we needed to decipher Kawhi Leonard's wig piece, it was clear cut. But you, Johnny Mac, and we fuck with you a lot. I don't know what's going on there, but next year you're gonna have to think about it.
Yeah.
All right, you might have to cut your wig piece down. I don't know, but this is the last year. We're gonna let it slide. We're gonna give you a compassionate wig-a-please on your wig piece. But another thing that I wanted to mention about the U.S. Open was I liked the way Donald Trump showed up at the U.S. Open. He walks in there presidential.
Presidential, for sure.
Like, he doesn't give a shit.
Like, fuck y'all.
He's not in there smiling. He comes
Yeah.
in like with sort of a game face. He looks buck fool. He looks bloated as fuck.
Right.
Looks like he absolutely positively needs a juice cleanse. No one's taking me up on that. Get D Trump on a juice fast, a 7-day juice fast, and vegan him out the same way you veganed out my man Clinton. I don't appreciate his views, but I appreciate that he's forcing these other politicians into showing that they are flawed, human people too.
Yeah.
Because they sit up there with their hair and their suits and their mumbo jumbo fucking way of speaking, and they talk you into submission because you don't understand what the fuck they're saying. Trump, love him or hate him, agree with him or not, I like that he's bringing that sort of street corner brawler, barroom brawler mentality to politics. And if nothing else, I think it'll help the way politicians have to start communicating a little bit more openly.
Absolutely.
I'm fucking tired of listening to these people talk around in circles and it's
You
like
need a New York motherfucker
yo,
up there.
man, talk fucking regular English, man.
Yeah.
Speak fucking English. Talk to the people. Don't talk around, trickery, fancy words, fucking stats and all that
Right.
shit.
Right. Word.
Talk to me real. Because I don't understand half of what these people are saying. And you know what? Hillary better get her fucking shit together and get focused and get ready to get dirty, because it ain't going to come easy just because she's Hillary Clinton.
Oh, she ain't winning shit anyway.
Who do you think's going to win?
Trump gonna win this shit.
You think that Trump's going to actually win?
All he gotta do is get his policy shit in order.
Well, he's got to learn some policy.
Yeah, now you turned
He can do it.
you turned it out.
It's a year. It's over a year away. It's like a year and 4 months away.
Now get fucking up to date
Learn
with policy.
something. You got to have something to
Yeah.
back it up. You can't just tell people to suck off all the time. Although I appreciate, Trump, when you do tell people to suck off.
That's right.
I do appreciate it.
Now,
Anyway, this is the I Am Rapaport podcast. Just to bring you up on things, sorry to cut you off, I want to let you know we have socks to real fans. People on Instagram and Twitter saying, how can I get socks? I'm telling you, you tell me how you should get socks. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Send a video. Be creative.
be creative.
I don't want to just give them out. I gave away one pair of socks. I asked this weekend, what did Amber Rose say her top 3 favorite films were? And it was answered in 22 fucking
Yeah, I
seconds.
saw my man from Cali.
So he gets the socks. But no more easy shit. Send a video. Send a poster.
Yeah.
Send a fucking poem.
Make some fan art.
Do something, and then you get the socks.
So we can hang it up in
We're
the
not
Gloom
gonna do
Tomb
trivia
shit.
quizzes and all this bullshit. And
We don't do all that.
we ain't doing all that no more. We
Yeah.
did that with the soft ass t-shirts. You know how much fucking time
Yeah.
and effort it took for me to take the fucking t-shirts. I had 1,000 t-shirts. Sort through. Take 6 XMs. Take 7 smalls. Put them in these fucking things, and I had to lick each envelope, G Moody.
Damn.
I don't like putting my lips to paper. I don't like putting my lips to paper. I don't like the smell of newspaper, and I don't like the smell of Band-Aids. These are 3 things I just shared with you about me, Michael Rapaport, during the I Am Rapaport podcast. Why don't you share some of your secrets, G Moody?
Of what?
Whatever. I just said 3 secrets of mine. Just any secrets.
I ain't got no secret.
I mean, it would be normally it would be a secret to say, "Hi, my name is G Moody, and I cut my toenails with a steak knife."
I don't see that's past, bro.
But that's not past. I'm sorry.
I don't do that shit no more.
G, listen, you don't have to be ashamed.
Nah.
We've already talked openly on the I Am Rapaport podcast.
I
that
said in the
Gerald
past.
Moody, my friend since 1982/83. In the past, and I believe presently, because I'm in here in the Gloom Tomb right now, and his feet look like, if he would let me take a picture, it's like a homeless man that was running for his life.
No,
barefoot.
You're exaggerating, my friend.
But he used to cut his toenails with a fucking a steak knife. Okay. And when I confronted him about this about 20 years ago, he looked at me like I was crazy. He looked at me like there was something wrong for me asking the question. That's what I could. Do you remember anything else about that?
You pretty much got it right. Everything's good.
And I never let that go. I'll never let that go.
You fucking.
I'll bring that up. I'll bring that up like monthly and when I'm feeling feisty, bi-weekly. Still, 20 years later, to me that is so obtuse. That's so far out there that you would cut your fucking toenails with a steak knife.
Speaking of knives,
Yeah,
loaves are under siege.
break it down.
Loaves are being mutilated,
That is true.
thrown in the toilet,
We reported
stomped on.
that men have attacked other men for their loaf because one man was jealous that this other guy was banging his mistress, so he cut his loaf off and flushed it down the toilet. Was that Japan or China?
Japan, I think.
Okay, and then another woman cut a guy's loaf off with gardening shears. There was a gentleman that had a bionic loaf, and then did you see Money, the Mexican dude with the 19-inch salami
man,
dick?
That's some Ringling Brothers shit, man.
Yo, we want to get you hooked up with Ringler Brothers,
you
dude.
can't fuck nobody with that.
No, that's not dope. I could see why he said he can't
shit's
work.
like a fucking fire hose, man. that's some clown
Yo,
shit.
Money.
You can't even fucking look. He's holding his shit like he's like he's putting out a fire. That's bullshit. That's whack. Like he's fucking. You see, he got his shit like a shotgun. That's bullshit.
Yo, Money had his shit wrapped up in some twine.
That's some gauze pads of shit. This nigga can't wear no pants.
I can see why. Yo, you know what? He's gonna get granted to get disability. That's a disability.
Yeah.
If you haven't looked up the guy with the I don't even think that's 19 inches. My man looks like he got a 2-foot dick.
Yo,
They
gotta
had his
cut
shit
that shit,
wrapped
man.
up. If you haven't looked it up, look it up. Go online, look at 19-inch Mexican guy with and you'll see for yourself.
Yo.
It's buck wild. Duke should be in a motherfucking like in the freak show somewhere. Either he should fix his shit, cut your loaf,
Cut that shit.
or we need to get him a job as Ringling Brothers and
Yeah.
Barnum and Bailey
Yeah.
Circus presents. And he comes out batting motherfuckers in the head with his dick piece.
slapping shit.
Yo, they should before he cuts it, he should do a porno movie. Like it shouldn't even be like a sex movie. It should be like he's like the first 19-inch like comic book hero villain, and he's like Dick Man, and like he comes out and he beats you with his fucking like club dick.
Dead arm dick.
Yo, my man straight up has a dead arm dick.
Dead arm shit. That's
Yo, I feel bad for Money, man. So the reason why we brought this up is because Gerald, do you want to announce it, or what? You invented it? I feel like you should announce it.
all this shit going on with guys getting their loaves cut, stomped on, thrown in the toilet.
The guy with the 19-inch loaf, he's being judged. He's being body image shamed.
And now I say all loaves matter.
Say it again.
All loaves matter.
One more time.
All loaves matter.
We're starting a campaign called All Loafs Matter. All loaves should be treated equally.
Yeah.
All loaves should have the same rights. All loaves should be viewed the same way. They should be treated with love and care and respect and dignity.
Yes.
All loaves matter. All loaves matter. What? All loaves matter. All loaves matter. What? All loaves matter. Again?
All loaves matter. All loaves matter.
My Mack Weldon underwear in this heat in New York City. I mean, Gerald, when you're on the train, when you're working in rebuilding your house, and you have on your Mack Weldon underwear and a Mack Weldon t-shirt, are you not comfortable?
I am absolutely comfortable.
I landed at JFK today. It was 90 degrees. I had on my Mack Weldon underwear. I had some Mack Weldon socks on and a Mack Weldon t-shirt, all gray, everything.
And it wicks away the sweat.
It wicks it away. I was comfortable. I was cool. No swamp ass.
Word.
Mack Weldon underwear, t-shirts. It's a New York company. They live and breathe New York.
Yes.
They believe in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping.
Word.
The I Am Rapaport podcast is proud to be sponsored by Mack Weldon. Great underwear.
Nice.
It separates loaf from balls,
That's
church
right.
and state. You can shop on your mobile and check out in less than a minute. The fabric is made naturally. It eliminates odor. They want you to be comfortable. If you don't like your first pair, keep it. Keep it. Shit stains and all. Keep your first pair. They'll
Keep your
return.
skid mark shit.
They will give you a full refund. Underwear, socks, shirts that look good and perform good. Perfect for the guy going on the run or running for the bus. Okay, you go to MackWeldon.com, MackWeldon.com. Put in the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, for 20% off. In support of Amber Rose's Slut Walk, which I made a promise I would be going to, and I'm going to show up and I'm going to stick to that promise. As long as I'm in Los Angeles, G Moody wants to come to the Slut Walk too. Along with our All Loafs Matter campaign, we are setting up and planning for the first annual 2016 Loaf Walk. And it's going to be men who love men, who support men, but doesn't mean they're gay.
Right.
Doesn't mean they're not gay. It's an all-man's walk. It's called the Loaf Walk. It's going to be short because it's guys.
Yeah.
We're not like fit guys. It's going to be guys drinking fucking beers,
Dad
have
bods.
a little rosé, dad bods, and we want to get fucking treated with respect.
That's right.
It's not for the fucking fit. If you want to run through the Loaf Walk, that's your priority. But we don't mind if people sit on the curb. We don't give a shit.
Word.
It's for the slobs who want to be loved and appreciated, who don't want to be shamed anymore
And judged.
and judged. Okay, because the girls are doing it, and we support that, and we want the same thing for the first 2016 Loaf Walk, and details will be announced soon.
That's right.
Gerald brought me aware of this. I thought this was a joke, but you told me something about pansexual.
Yeah.
So what do you know about being a pansexual? Because every fucking week there's some new shit. Every fucking week. You cocksuckers. You motherfuckers. You come up with a new fucking name. It used to be the fucking gays and the fucking trannies. Now it's this is that. And that is this. And the tranny bones, and the tranny sexuals, and the tricentennials. I can't fucking keep up with this shit. What the fuck is a pansexual?
Well, they are sexually attracted.
What the fuck does that fucking mean?
To anything.
All right.
A man transitioning to a woman transitioning to a man. So
A man, a woman,
Yeah, so
a straight
anything
man,
goes.
anything goes.
Right.
And this is a new regime of sexuality.
and Miley Cyrus said she was a pansexual. And I read the article and I was like, have you ever had a black cock? Have you ever had a black cock? You seem to be confused about shit.
I'm sorry.
Pansexual.
You're pansexual. Well, and you know what? We think we might have something that'll help you figure that out. You might like it, you might not like it, but we think it's a great litmus test for you to figure out exactly what you do like.
Consult the Kardashians.
Look what's happened to them. Be real about it, G Moody.
Try it out. Try out. See, you doing a lot of bullshit. I'm this one day. I'm that. I'm this.
Hey, girl.
Have you ever had a
Mr.
black
T.
cock? let's cut the foolishness out. let's cut the bullshit out, the twerking and all the bullshit with you're getting naked. Have you ever had a black cock? Huh?
That's the question we have for you, Miley Cyrus. And I think it's the question on everybody's fucking mind. Okay?
Yes. You were going to say
You're a
something?
pansexual. I'm pretty sure that'll help you figure out what you're into real proper. But Mr. T has joined. How you doing, T? Oh, T wanted to say what he would say to Miley Cyrus if he saw her. Oh. Hey, girl. Hey, woman. Why don't you come over to my house and have a real man? I bet you wake up at night wondering what it would be like to come over and have a real man. You come over to Mr. T's house, Miley, and I'll show you a real man. I'll show you something real proper. Thank you, Mr. T. That was Mr.
Word.
T doing some of his lines from Rocky 3.
Southside Chicago.
Anyway, so, yeah, Miley,
Cut the foolishness.
cut the foolishness because you need to take some responsibility for some sort of decency. You need to. You were a child once. You're out there. You want to go hard? Then the I Am Rapaport podcast can go hard right back at you.
That's right. That's
You
right.
don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And you're like perfect for it because you seem like nothing will faze you.
Kris Jenner.
Oh, man. Kris Jenner. What happened now?
Her lips. Look like she got some Botox in her shit.
Oh, man. Kris Jenner, I would bet. I don't know. But I would bet if I was a betting man, I would bet she does it all. Lipo, lips, injections, pieces being put in, pieces being put out, weave.
And who's her man? Where did this motherfucker just come from?
I don't know where Duke
Is he a
came from.
noted cardiologist? Like, these motherfuckers got a lot of money, right? So who is this motherfucker all of a sudden?
The one who Kris Jenner's out with?
Yeah.
I
Who's
told
that brother?
I told you he's like a tour manager. He's 45. He's your age. He looks like G Moody. Yo, if we put you in the right situation, G Moody, on the right night, you could scoop a Kardashian.
But he turning them out, too, though. You right.
You can scoop a Kardashian. Like, you have to get focused on that. Like, that's not something you could just, kind of sway into. Like, you need to start getting your mind around it. You're fucking G Monetti of the I Am Rapaport podcast, G Moody, Gerald Moody of the I Am Rapaport podcast, which is a worldwide fucking non-fact-checking phenomenon that is growing monthly. And I didn't thank the fans and the listeners for helping to push the fucking podcast to
Word.
grow every month.
Word.
The I Am Rapaport podcast fans, we fuck with you hard body karate.
That is for sure.
Yo, we appreciate that. All the Twitter, all the
Everything.
loaf talk,
Art.
all of your fuck styles, is Buckwall, all the art,
Beautiful shit,
the
yo.
socks, the people that want socks, the soft ass t-shirts. In the last year, we've brought so many great catchphrases into the vernacular of mainstream podcast lingo.
Word. No doubt.
Probably our most famous. You know that when I tell people that, they're like, I remember when you told me that. I was with my man Sal Masakela, and he's like, I remember when you said that to me for the first time 15 years ago.
Wow.
And I was like, yes. He heard me say, my fuck style is buck wild. One of my biggest regrets that I have from the now infamous Amber Rose podcast, which, Amber Rose was a fucking great guest.
Smart.
Smart, told a great story. And I love the way we interviewed Amber Rose because we had fun, but she wasn't over-sexualized. Yo, you can try to shit on people like that you deem, just get famous by nothing. But yo, she however she's got there, she's maintaining and growing.
Yep.
So
You gotta respect that.
we respect Amber Rose. We fuck with her hard body karate. She said her suck style was buck wild, but I regret at least tricking her or just straight up asking Amber Rose to say, yo, this is Amber Rose, and my fuck style is buck wild.
Oh, that would have been ill.
I couldn't bring myself to do it, or I forgot.
But she did shit. Suck style ain't too shabby either.
It ain't too shabby, but if I had gotten Amber Rose to say, this is Amber Rose, you listen to the I Am Rapaport podcast, and you know my fuck style is buck wild.
That's how you should have did it, B. Yo.
I fucked up. So I'll say this. This is Michael Rapaport, and you're listening to the I Am Rapaport podcast, and you know my fuck style is buck wild.
Word.
you do one, G. Do your drop live on air.
This is the I Am Rapaport podcast, and this is G Monetti, and you know my fuck style is buck wild.
Yo, that was great. Casper Mattress is a proud sponsor of the I Am Rapaport podcast. It's an award-winning sleep startup launched with an outrageously comfortable mattress sold directly to consumers. It has a sleek design and is delivered right to your door in a small, how the fuck did they ever do that sized box?
Yeah.
Casper Mattress is a singular design available in all 6 standard sizes. And it has a 10-year warranty.
Shit.
Go to Casper.com. You get $50 off promo code when you get $50 off when you put in the promo code Rapaport. RAPAPORT. I love my Casper mattress. I love my Casper mattress.
Me too.
We're not gonna bore you with the Tom Brady shit. I have nothing more to say.
Yeah, I ain't got shit else to say.
I'm actually looking forward to him playing on the court on Thursday. Playing on the field Thursday. I'm glad he's not suspended. Although he deserves to be suspended for at least 1 or 2 games.
Something, yeah.
Because the Patriots...
Suck-ass judge.
Yo, the Patriots, you're cheating fucks. That's just... Why? Remember for all those years, unfortunately, the late, great Whitney Houston, they were like, she's on crack, and everybody's like, no, they didn't want to believe it.
I said
it's
that.
the same thing with the fucking Patriots.
Right.
It's like not Whitney Houston. She's the best. She's so beautiful. That can't be happening. And everybody denied it until we saw it, and then it was too late.
Yeah.
The fucking Patriots are the Whitney Houston of the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You're
That is
fucking
good.
cheaters.
Yeah.
That was good, right?
That's true.
That's real shit. Okay? But I want to know, listen, we invite the ball boys for the Patriots that are suspended without pay. Everybody's back to normal except for the ball boys, the equipment managers who were accused of deflating. Those are the only guys who are not suspended without pay currently during this I Am Rapaport podcast. Why not?
Bring them on.
Why are those guys not back to work? Tom Brady doesn't miss a game, but the ball boys, these are regular guys. These aren't millionaires.
These are regular workers.
Where are they? Suspended with pay or without pay?
They let them go.
We don't fact check, so we don't know are they suspended with pay or without pay.
No, they let these motherfuckers go. They gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We don't know if that's true, Gerald. That may or may not be true. Gerald doesn't know what the fuck. Gerald kind of inspired the fact that we don't fact check because when we first started this podcast, I was a proponent of fact checking. Okay? Gerald, you almost need to fact check when you're doing the I Am Rapaport podcast with G Monetti because not only will his facts be off, he'll have just completely made up a whole fucking story. I want to tell the fans again that 2 months ago, Gerald told me, he sent me a link from some bullshit online thing, and it said, Kid and Play the rappers come out as gay. And it was like one of these bogus sites with the pictures, and it said the rappers Kid and Play, and I was like, oh shit, Kid and Play are gay, because it looked so real. And then I sent it to a couple of other people, and they were like, no, fuck. That's not a real site. Then I called Gerald back. I'd be like, what if we had went on the I Am Rapaport podcast and talked about that?
Yeah. That's why I send it to you. But you
don't, the point is that this fucking guy, that wasn't a made up thing, but he will just completely just come up with something and say it. It's like the town crier. Yeah, what else do you have
I heard some news today that
yeah. That what?
A guy on ESPN came out.
Oh, right. Israel Gutierrez, who's a great announcer on ESPN. He covers a lot of different sports, works at a lot of different on the shows, and we don't give a fuck that you came out, Israel.
Word.
I'm sick and tired of that. Every time someone comes to fucking terms with their sexuality, it's got to be a big deal.
Announcement.
Yo, I'm going to make this fucking announcement. And I'm going to call the fucking reporters, and I'm going to call a press conference, and I'm going to fucking tear up when I make the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not gay. Am I going to be garnered any sympathy for that? Is that going to be headline news? Or is it only when you come out as gay, as tranny? How the fuck do we get some fucking PR over here? If G. Moody came out as a homosexual, if G. Monetti of the Iron Rapaport podcast announced I'm a homosexual, we wouldn't get shit.
Hell no.
So what do we have to do to fucking like get some real press, G. Monetti? What do we have to do?
And Money wrote a whole term paper.
A whole term paper. Listen, we're happy that you're happy and that you're comfortable. We don't care.
We don't give a fuck if who your man is. We already thought you was gay, dude.
We already thought you were gay. And we thought you were gay, and it was not even a conversation. It's like, yo, he might, whatever.
Whatever.
We don't give a fuck. We're not new to this. We're true to this.
You don't have to make a State of the Union shit.
Every time someone comes out, it doesn't have to be they get an award for courage. Yo, everybody, you know what he's trying to do? It was Michael Sam, it was Caitlyn Jenner, and Israel's like, yo, I'm trying to get that motherfucking trophy.
They trying to get that award.
They want that fucking ESP,
The Courage
that SP
Award.
that Courage Award, and it's not for you. It's for real people going through real things. Listen, G. Monetti, even if I know you're lying, you need to figure out something that you're going to come out with in the next couple of podcasts. Something.
Something like some announcement.
You got to make some announcement. I'll come out with something. I'm making a press conference. I've come to terms. I've thought about it. I've explored my mental, my mental self. I'm not gay.
Yeah.
What the fuck is anyone going to do for me?
Oh, they're gonna lambash your ass.
They're gonna lambash me,
Hell yeah.
and I'll probably get in trouble for saying that.
Yep.
And then on the other hand, when G. Monetti comes out and says, "Listen, this is what I like to do. I like to have my fucking feet by my neck, and that's what I."
What? Hey,
I just yo.
Watch him out.
I caught you. You didn't know what the fuck was doing.
Yeah.
I caught him there. Got him.
Yo.
I fucking got you. You fuck
Yo.
you. The Iron Rapaport podcast is sponsored by Greats Sneakers, Greats Footwear. We like this.
Yeah.
Stylish, comfortable, totally unique, low-key sneakers made in Brooklyn, New York. Greats.com. You go to greats.com, you get 20% off if you put in the promo code RAP. R-A-P. That's RAP. Gerald Moody, I am known for my discomfort in my feet. I am known for my tender feet. I wear my Greats. I feel good and I look good. But more importantly, I feel good.
That's right.
Greats.com. Go to greats.com. Put in the promo code RAP. You get 20% off your purchase. It's the Iron Rapaport podcast. All right, we're not going to really go deep into an NFL. First of all, if we're going to do NFL shit on here, it's for the NFL fan who doesn't give a fuck, nor does he know about the NFL. Basically, if you don't care about football, you could still listen to us talk about football.
Yep.
We're not doing analytics. We're not football geeks. We don't know stats. We don't know fucking, timelines, details. We're just fans.
That's right.
You know, I'm about to start the Stern Fantasy Football League.
Right.
And now, by now, my draft has been revealed, and I have a great fucking team. But I'm just going to say this on the Iron Rapaport podcast. This first week, I'm playing Jason Kaplan on the Iron Rap from the Stern Show. He's one of the producers. Jason Kaplan, I call him El Capitan.
Right.
And my theme of the game with him is the scene from Deliverance where he says, "I'm going to pig fuck you." So that's what I'm trying to accomplish with my game with Jason Kaplan this week on the the Stern Fantasy League. I'm trying to pig fuck him.
Get him.
So Jason Kaplan, the movie Deliverance is dedicated to you this week. But I am so fucking pumped up for football.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see Brady play great. And you're like, what? You're a Patriot? See, I want to see him do good.
Right.
Now it's like he's like Alex Rodriguez. We know you're a fucking cheat. We know everything isn't as good as it looks behind Pandora's mirror. So
Word.
now I want to see you do good.
Yeah.
Kick some fucking ass.
Let's see.
You're a cheater. You got problems at home just like everybody else.
That's right.
What do you think about the chances of Floyd Mayweather losing to this guy, Andre Berto?
Oh, come on, man. Same shit as before.
Here's how fucked up boxing is. Floyd Mayweather, regardless of what you think about him as a person, is about to retire potentially 50-0.
Yeah.
The greatest record by a champion was Rocky Marciano, 49-0. Not only is this fight undersold, they have 2,000 tickets. It's more exciting when Ronda Rousey fights for 16 seconds. That's how fucking bad. Like, if any other champion was about to go 50-0, Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Mike Tyson, even foreign champ like Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, anybody else. Boxing is in such a bad state, and people only love to hate Floyd Mayweather so much that Floyd Mayweather, who I've bashed, who I've given shit to, is about to go 50-0. Do you know how hard that is? 50, and you could argue, you could say he fights this way. He fought everybody.
That's what I say.
And if he retires 50-0, and I don't believe he'll retire, I believe he'll fight again. I believe he'll fight Manny Pacquiao in a year.
Yeah.
He'll figure out a way to make it an event. It's a big thing, but the fact that it's not discussed each day on SportsCenter as a real thing just goes to show how bad the state of professional boxing is.
Yeah,
The biggest
terrible.
name in boxing, they don't care that he's going to retire 50-0.
It's not worth. Boxing is not worth to be mentioned anymore.
It's a real damn shame, because if you came up in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and the 90s, boxing was an event.
Big
like
shit.
The heavyweight champion was a big deal. Like the middleweight champ, like you knew all these people. They were part of the everyday culture of sports culture for some part. Hagler, Hearns, Leonard. Now the only boxer the majority of people can name is Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Fuck, boxing is in a fucking bad position. We need to get Max Kellerman on the I Am Rapaport podcast.
Yeah, he knows
because he knows
his
his
shit.
hip hop and he knows his fucking boxing.
Yeah.
And the I Am Rapaport podcast is big fans
Mid-acts.
of boxing. And we fuck with Max Kellerman.
Word.
New York born. We'll be right back with the I Am Rapaport podcast after this commercial break. All right, the fucking time has finally come for NFL season, and when NFL season comes around, DraftKings does their fantasy season. I've drafted my season-long fantasy football team. I'm locked in. I'm loaded. I'm ready for action. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to wait until week 16 to get paid. Put your fantasy skills to the test starting Sunday at DraftKings.com, America's favorite one-week fantasy football site where you could kick the season off by winning $2 million. G. Monetti.
Man,
I'm doing it.
I hear you, bro.
I'm doing it. All you got to do is put in the promo code RAPAPORT and play for free for a shot at $2 million.
Damn.
$10 million at a shot at $10 million. All right? It's the biggest fantasy football contest ever. $10 million, and prizes are up for grabs, including $2 million for first place and $1 million for second place. You could come in second place and still win $1 million. 1 week fantasy no longer means season-long commitments. It's fantasy football on demand. Play where you want, when you want, with the players you want, and turn your love of football into a life-changing payday. I am telling anybody that likes watching football, playing in fantasy football tournaments is like watching football on steroids. It's like watching football on mushrooms. It's like watching football on bath salts. It heightens the entire experience. You never experienced football like this. This isn't fantasy as usual. This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time. Call to action. Hurry to DraftKings.com right now. Use the promo code Rapaport to play for free for a shot at $10 million in Sunday's Millionaire Maker event this Sunday. $10 million in Sunday's Millionaire Maker event. Enter Rapaport, RAPAPORT, for a free entry, free now. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast. We're doing it. We're doing it big in the Gloom Tomb of New York City. It's hot as a witch's tit. here in New York City. I'm not here all the time. What is it like living in New York this summer, G Moody?
Miserable.
Damn. and your construction project that you're doing in the Bronx, you're remodeling a house alone with absolutely no skills or training and minimal tools. What are the tools you're working with in the construction project as of now?
A knife.
A knife?
A hammer.
Okay.
A screwdriver.
It was reported, I don't know if this is true, that you were using a toenail clipper at one point.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Okay, and what else?
And a ladder.
And you're doing feats, and you could look at G Moody's reconstruction project, which we're looking to do this as some sort of like mini series or a short film or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
And I started July 18th, and I've done tremendous work
By himself.
in the heat.
In the heat. So in the heat of the Bronx doing construction, it's a fucking shit show.
Oh, but it's a sense of fulfillment when you see things getting done with so little tools.
So little tools.
Word up.
Did you get goggles?
Yeah. Took the ceiling down. Nice
And you had goggles?
yeah.
We need to get somebody to start documenting this on a regular basis.
I'm rocking.
And what else you have to say for yourself, Mr. Moody?
I see fucking that fucking Jared Fogle.
Oh, man. It's hard to even make light or jokes about him. He's a sick fuck. But he doesn't warrant, see, that's the thing. He's a sick fuck.
But he don't warrant
He doesn't
that.
warrant the sick fuck of the week.
Right.
We said this before. The sick fuck of the week award, it's earned, not given.
Absolutely.
It's earned, not given.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He's a piece of shit.
So he doesn't need any more.
No, you don't get any accolades
Just put
from
him in
us.
there.
You don't get any trophies for us.
Just when you get in jail, just get it fixed.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fix it real.
$5. $5
long.
foot long. You're gonna get all the foot longs in there.
Oh, you're gonna get it real nice.
Yeah, get it fixed.
Real proper.
Eugene.
Is that his name, Eugene?
No, he's gonna be like Eugene in the movie Penitentiary.
Okay.
Get it fixed.
American Giant sponsors the I Am Rapaport podcast. Go to American-Giant.com. Check it out. T-shirts, sweatshirts, American made, American manufactured. Really good quality, soft, rugged, hoodies, sweatpants, all of it. AmericanGiant.com. American-Giant.com. The slogan for American Giant that we created is American Giant Clothing.
Champion. Can't fuck with this shit, yo. What about the Talking Greasy?
Oh. Well, Betty White was talking greasy.
Right, Talking Greasy segment.
And we're announcing that as a new segment, Talking Greasy.
Yeah.
And basically that means is somebody was talking greasy. So, for instance, we could say, oh, D. Trump was talking greasy about John McCain with his war hero comment. So you go, ooh, D. Trump, he was talking greasy.
Talking Greasy.
So now we're going to bring this into it's yet another new segment on the I Am Rapaport podcast, and it is called
The Talking Greasy segment.
Okay, so who are we gonna shout out this week? Who's
First,
talking greasy? Who's talking greasy?
We're gonna go at this corpse, Keith Richards.
Oh right, Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones. What did he say? How was he? Sorry, not what did he say? How was he talking greasy?
He shitted on hip hop. He shitted on a couple of Metallica, a couple of those metal bands. He said, I don't know how people listen to hip hop. It's just people who are tone deaf. And I'm saying, yo, Money, didn't the late, great James Brown put y'all in your place at the Tammy Show in 1964?
Break it down.
It was a whole bunch of those groups, Chuck Berry, this and that. The Rolling Stones went last, but James came on before them.
And you guys were scared shitless.
James turned it out. It was encore after encore.
And then Mick Jagger right afterwards went on and did a fucking James Brown impersonation.
Exactly. So,
And if you don't know where Gerald Moody is going with this, keep going, G Moody, because I know where you're going. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Moody.
you talking about hip hop shit. But Mick Jagger said that
him too.
We got
the whole group. You
right.
don't have to just single out Mick Jagger.
The whole group. We got most of our style
from James Brown.
From James Brown and the blues artists. So did the Beatles. So
for you
got a lot of nerve.
Because the point is that hip hop got all of its style, or most of its style, or a real chunk of its style from James Brown. So you have a lot of nerve saying hip hop is some bullshit.
Yeah, man. The guy who created it, who's responsible for it, whipped your ass on national television.
The guy who's responsible for hip hop is responsible for you too.
Exactly. So
Keith
you got a lot of
Richards,
nerve.
You got a lot of nerve. You sound. I know. We fuck with you, Keith Richards. We know you're old.
But stop talking shit.
Or stop talking greasy. Stop talking greasy.
And we smashed you. Now we gonna go at money.
No. I want to stay on Keith Richards.
Okay, yeah, get
I know
in his
you had a
ass, fuck
fucking
it.
blood infusion, and I fuck with you. We're big Rolling Stones fans,
Yeah.
but G Moody just made a great point. What we suggest is you need a hip hop lesson, and we invite you to the I Am Rapaport podcast show to play you some hip hop. And play you the James Brown shit that inspired the fucking hip hop.
Right, yeah.
And then we'll see what you're saying. Because I think more than you being a dumb fuck, you're talking greasy because you don't know.
You're uninformed.
You're uninformed.
You're hearing this shit today, and
You're
you're
hearing
like,
this
what
shit,
the
yeah,
fuck?
right. And we don't blame you for saying what
Right.
the fuck. Because if you're listening to what they're playing right now, then you should be saying what the fuck also.
Yeah.
Because me and G Monetti, we say
What the fuck?
all the time. What else are you going to say, G Moody? Who else?
Another guy.
Who's what?
Talking greasy.
Who is it?
Horowitz, the guy who wrote the James Bond 007.
And how was he talking greasy?
He said, I don't think Idris Elba can play 007.
And why did he say Idris Elba couldn't play 007?
He's too street.
So you, fuck you, are talking greasy.
I'm like, yo, money. This is a suave motherfucker.
He's Idris Elba. He's got the chops.
And he said he's not English.
The ladies love him. He's cool. He's British. He's black. He's the right age. It's never happened. Who are you gonna get? Caitlyn Jenner to play fucking 007?
Yeah, they may do that.
So there could be a black president, but not a black 007.
Yeah, this motherfucker, and then he apologized on
you.
Twitter. No, see, don't apologize. See, this is the shit too, Rap.
Right, don't apologize on Twitter.
Yo, you said some shit.
No, you
That's
didn't
how you fucking felt.
He didn't say some shit. He was talking greasy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You talking greasy. That's what it is.
Don't back down from it.
Be on some Ku Klux Klan shit.
Because if you said that to begin with, that's what you really feel. And if
Right.
you really feel that way, that's fine.
If there were no backlash, would you apologize?
No.
Fuck no. So, yo, stop talking greasy, man. Let my man play this part. He got it. He's not English. What you're saying is...
No, he said he's too street.
And then something about English.
Then fuck all that.
He's not English. Oh, because he's a descendant of the slaves.
Right.
And those people are not really British. That's what you mean.
Isn't that what you mean?
Don't apologize.
If you talk greasy,
Don't apologize.
it's the Iron Rapaport podcast. And we're out, man. We're out. I mean, we did it rough, rugged, and raw. We'll be back with more.
Of course.
The Iron Rapaport podcast has a lot of mo. A lot of mo. Like in the great words of Mr. T, we have
A lot of mo.